In this video, we're going to review the Insert DXF instruction from the EnVision Toolbox. But before we can review the Insert DXF instruction, we must first understand how EnVision handles machining from DXF files. If we open DraftSite and we look at a DXF file that I've formatted for EnVision, we can see a few things here. I've specified layer names for specific polylines. As you can see, the layer names change depending on the polyline I select. The rectangular polyline here is PL. This is standing for the panel layer. This is defining the size of the component for EnVision to create a hop file. If I select one of these polylines, you'll see that they are under RT_TT7. This stands for route using tool 7. So I've configured my DXF. Now I must look at EnVision to ensure that my layer names match what I've told EnVision. I'm going to go to Options, DXF, and I'm going to review the layer names that are defined inside of EnVision. These layer names tell EnVision what to do with each of the polylines. The first, as we noted in the DXF file, was the PL, the panel layer. This is specifying the overall dimension of the CNC program. We have a route layer, RT. Then I need to add what tool I'm going to utilize. Therefore, I do an underscore, and I use my tool layer name, TT. And then I assign the number behind it. So as we see in the DXF, when I select this polyline, it's RT_TT7. Now, if I wanted to right compensate that tool, it would be RT_TT7_RC for right compensation. As you can see, any of the layer names can be changed. If you have an existing layer scheme that you'd like to utilize, simply tell EnVision what the name of the layer is, and we will apply it as such. Now that we've reviewed how DXFs work in EnVision, let's go back to our template and our toolbox. Now, in the toolbox, underneath of the Part section, we're going to come down to the Insert DXF Instruction. I'm going to select an empty cell or row, and I'm going to select the instruction from my toolbox. A new window will appear that's requesting the user select the DXF file they would like to use inside of the template. We're going to select the same bicycle that we just viewed in DraftSite. I'm going to select Open, and EnVision's going to place that DXF inside of the template. You can see that it's looking for a material. I'm simply going to say this is cherry PB, a quantity, and a rotation, if the drawing is allowed to rotate on the component. Now, what you'll notice is that I don't specify the overall dimension of the CNC file. In this case, my border instruction does not need to be here because the DXF with the panel layer is going to define the overall dimension of my hops file. Now, let's go ahead and save that template, and let's run one. Our program number is 17205. We're going to open. And we'll see now that our bicyclist has come in, and the dimensions are taken from the DXF from the panel layer. And the routing depths and tools are taken from the DXF layer names. Please note that EnVision cannot parametrically change a DXF. DXFs will create static dimensioned programs. And this concludes our review of DXFs inserted into templates.